Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Strange signal detected from mysterious interstellar visitor 3I Atlas as it moved closer to Earth. At the same time, I want to show you something really quick. The sun has been erupting, and I want to show you this one really quick here. Largest solar flare of the year. Earth blasted by largest solar flare of 2025, triggering potential blackouts today. This interstellar went around the sun and reappeared again. It came in a different color and different shape. And ever since that interstellar reappeared, all of a sudden the sun has been erupting massive solar flare. And guys, this here is like my fourth video. That's how important it is. This solar flare is heading towards Earth. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, I do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Thank you so much for that, guys. So I'm going to start making videos like this, standing up. And the reason why, guys, is because, again, for those of you that don't know, I do have a certain health issue. And I want to thank you so much for the prayers. It's in this eye right here. So, again, I've been dealing with diverticulosis. I do eat healthy. I work out. I go to the gym. And but ever since I turned 40, I've been having issue in this eye here. So standing up is a lot better. And yeah, I want to thank every single one of you for that. Again, for the prayers. And again, thank you so much for the prayer, guys. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on with this one here. Strange signal detected from mysterious interstellar visitor 3I Atlas as it moves closer to Earth. Astronomers have picked up a radio signal from a mysterious interstellar visitor speeding through our solar system. Now, with the solar flare, does 3I Atlas have something to do with it? Well, again, solar flare always happens. So, but it's a perfect timing that you have interstellar going around the sun and it reappeared, and all of a sudden the sun is just releasing all these solar flare. It's just perfect timing. It says here, using South Africa Meerkat radio telescope, researchers detected hydrosec radicals around the object on October the 24th. Now, these molecules leave a distinct radio signature that telescope like Meerkat can pick up, explained Harvard professor Loeb, who has been studying 3I Atlas since the summer. Also, guys, there are reports coming out that Japan could get hit with a mega quake possibly in the coming days because of the solar flare. Again, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I believe it's not going to happen. Again, I don't think solar flare causes earthquake. It's not like the moon, like high tide, low tide, gravitational pole shift, and stuff like that. But according to some people, Japan could get hit with mega quake in the next couple of days. Now, again, that's their prediction. But again, it's hard to predict earthquakes. It's not that easy. Volcano, hurricanes, and stuff like that is a different ball game. We have technology and experts, advanced stuff. We could, have some kind of idea about volcano blast. But when it comes to earthquake, it's hard to predict. Unless the Lord comes to you and speaks to you and gives you the perfect timing of when that will start. Analysts of the molecules suggest that the surface temperature of the mysterious object is around minus 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and that it measures up to 6 miles in diameter. This absorption signal constitutes the first radio detection of 3I/Atlas, Loeb added. The detection comes just days after 3I Atlas passed near the orbital plane of Earth, making it easier to observe. Optical images captured on November 9th revealed that the object is ejecting enormous jets of material stretching nearly 600,000 miles sunward and almost 1.8 million miles in the opposite direction, roughly the diameter of the sun or the moon in the sky. Now, at its current distance of 203 million miles from Earth, these distances represent the first clear measurement of the vast size of 3I Atlas activity. So it's showing all these strange signs. And NASA is just not putting out too much info. The space rock has been one of the biggest trending news in 2025. Wow. Okay, so give me a second here. According to Professor Loeb, now this is the man that says that he believed that this is some kind of mothership. All right, so this is not a space rock. He believed as alien stuff. According to Professor Loeb, the new measurements suggest that the interstellar object measures at least 3 miles across. It could be 6 miles or larger. Now, for comparison, the famous interstellar object 1I Oumuamua, discovered back in 2017, measured only a few hundred feet. The extreme scale of 3I Atlas jet raises fundamental questions, according to Loeb. Now, if the object is a natural comet, the jets should move much more slowly. It would require months to reach the observed distances. Instead, the extraordinary mass density and brightness of the outflows suggests something unusual may be happening. The numbers are challenging for a natural comet explanation, Loeb said. Now, the required mass loss, the rapid perihelion brightening, and the size all points to anomalies. The true nature of 3I Atlas will be determined on December the 19th, when the object makes its closest approach with Earth. Now, Japan, the last time they seen a megaquake was in 1946, December. Not the 19th, but close, December 21st. Experts are saying that Japan is overdue by a mega quake. Is there a possibility? Can it be some kind of strong magnitude at the end of 2025? Can we see something? Again, eventually we're going to find out, guys. According to some people, mega quake in Japan could happen at any time. When the object when Interstellar 3I Atlas will be determined on December 19, when the object make its closest approach with Earth. At this time, space telescopes like Hubble and Webb should be able to measure its velocity, composition, and total mass of the jets once and for all. Well, at least NASA gave us a 2-second clip here. These observations may help determine whether 3I Atlas is a conventional icy comet, or perhaps powered by a technological thruster, which could produce similar jets with far less mass loss. Meanwhile, NASA Juno spacecraft is scheduled to probe the object on March 16, 2026, when it passes 33 million miles from Jupiter, using its dipole antenna to search for low-frequency radio signals. Observatories around the world are also monitoring the object, partly because its trajectory aligns within 9 degrees of the direction of the famous 1977 wow signal. Man. Loeb added, 3i Atlas is giving us a rare opportunity to study an interstellar object in real time. The combination of radio and optical data shows it is shedding massive amounts of material, moving at incredible speeds, and behaving in ways that challenge our understanding of natural comets. Now, NASA believed that it's just a space rock, it's a comet. It's just unique. It's something different because it came from another galaxy. Loeb, the scientist, he believed, you're not going to deceive me with that. This is a mothership. This is something that was built. This is making all these curves turn, different colors, different shape, speeds, and stuff like that. This is something different. And of course, NASA went down. The website turned dark because of the Gov shutdown, and we don't have that much information. But let's see what's going on really quick here, guys. I'm not going to read the entire article for this one here. I'm just going to skip certain parts. I did post some videos of it over at Grand Supreme News and also my third channel, Prepper Watch News. So it says here, the largest solar flare of the year. Earth blasted by largest solar flare of 2025, triggering potential blackouts today. But there's going to be more. There's going to be more. Some more solar flare heading towards our way. The sun erupted in a massive solar flare. There will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. The sun erupted in a massive solar flare, the largest of the year, sending a wave of solar activity that could affect Earth starting on Tuesday. A powerful X5.1 class flare capable of disrupting satellite, high-frequency radio, and high-altitude flight burst from the sun today. The flare caused a radio blackout across Europe and Africa around 5 a.m. Eastern Time, briefly affecting aviation, maritime emergency, GPS, radar, and satellite communication. Space scientist Steph described the solar activity as not very common, noting these extremely energetic particles from the sun are so strong that ground-based detectors can pick them up. But here's the thing, guys. I know this happens a lot, but it's just kind of unique. It's amazing how Interstellar 3i Atlas went around the sun and reappeared, and now it's going to whisk past Earth. And at the same time, the sun is just blasting nonstop. It's like a 3i Atlas kind of sprinkles something to the sun. I'm kidding, guys. But it says here there have been 75 recorded since 1942. NOAA scientists are monitoring a possible coronal mass ejection, a huge cloud of solar material and magnetic field, moving at about 3,000 miles per second. If it is headed for our planet, it could trigger a strong geomagnetic storm disturbing Earth's magnetic field overnight into Wednesday. Now, if it's headed for Earth, it could trigger a strong geomagnetic storm disturbing Earth's magnetic field overnight into Wednesday. Auroras may appear as far south as Pennsylvania, Iowa, and Oregon. Power grids, GPS, navigation, and high-frequency radio communication could all be affected. NOAA shared in an alert. So once again, these experts has been sounding the alarm. Ooh, see that? Wow. So you have, it says, if it is headed for Earth, it could trigger a strong geomagnetic storm disturbing Earth's magnetic field overnight into Wednesday. Auroras may appear as far south as Pennsylvania, Iowa, and Oregon. power grids, GPS navigation, and high frequency radio communication could all be affected, NOAA shared in the alert. Now, I'm going to leave the rest in my description box. It's a very long article, and I did talk about this. And check out my other channel, Grand Supreme News. Also, the Prepper Watch News. The links to my other channel will be in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But you see Africa, the continent of Africa. I got to be specific on this one here. People think Africa is a country. Africa is a continent. Inside this continent, there's multiple countries. All right. This one here got hit. Radio blackout. And even up there towards Europe, too. So I would keep it updated with all this news here. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. One thing I tell you guys, a lot of people's looking for answer. The answer is Jesus Christ. Jesus said there would be signs in the heavens, which means the heavens elements, the universe. There would be all these signs. We are seeing Interstellar, 3-eye atlas. We are witnessing the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything in the heavens elements. We are witnessing great wars happening. We are witnessing strong earthquake in 2025. You got people calling themselves peacemaker when the Bible specifically mentions that there's only one true peace, and his name is Jesus Christ. In this world, you only see destruction. So we are definitely witnessing great times of Bible prophecy. Jesus Christ is coming. We don't know the day or hour, but he is coming. People need to repent. The church needs to wake up. These are exciting times of Bible prophecy. We are seeing it, living it, witnessing Bible prophecy happening right in front of our faces. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Till next time later. Peace.